making new waves, tiny drops in the ocean.
Okay, for real, this time should be the last video. I swear. This will be the last video tonight. I will not be in this polka dot hoodie the next time you see me. Okay, so once again, I'm just going to very quickly sum up the previous 3 videos now. Okay, video number 1. Me talking about the fact that my cats are 14 years old, really showing their age, and that my tomcat, which is the one I'm far more attached to, it's probably not that long for the world. Video number 2. Me talking about what my cats are like. Kind of describing them as characters. And also mentioning, on the related subject of characters, that if I imagine my cats as characters, I would like to have them as dolls. To immortalize them, considering that they will probably be the only 2 cats I will ever have. Video number 3. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it 3 that time. Video number 3. Was me talking about the character of my male cat as a doll character. Did anyone get that? I know, it's a bit confusing. Basically is me imagining how I could work out having a anthro cat doll and fitting that into the Curiosity Shop and how that would work, and explaining the idea that I have about having my cat as a doll, but without it actually being a cat BGD. That made a bit more sense that time. And now, video number 4. The video that was not expected, because I didn't think I'd be talking about this for this long. Hand gestures. Okay. Oh gosh, my throat's hurting now from talking this much. So the doll, the idea of Hunter as a doll, my cat's name is not Hunter, by the way. What I'm looking at right now is getting a tan or brown BGD boy. I'm thinking probably a mini, just because, well, first off, I love minis as a size. Secondly, I can't actually find any tinies that have the facial features I want, and are also available in tan. And did I mention that I just like minis? Because they are a fun size. Yes. For the tan, there's actually a reason behind that. My tomcat, that Hunter is based on, and supposed to be a representation of, is an orange tabby. One of the problems that a lot of people have, and I usually have this problem too, is that a lot of the BGD companies, their tan is very orange, both in person and in photos. I decided to make this work for me. It would let me get a tan doll, which I actually always wanted at least one tan doll, because I would really like to see the contrast with the rest of my dolls, and I think it would just be really nice. And that way I can actually use the orange tan to my advantage. Now, okay, I mentioned that I couldn't find tinies with the facial features I was looking for. What I'm looking for is slanted cat-looking eyes. Or even just slanted eyes. And not a frown, because as much as Creamsicle the Tomcat has developed an old man cat face, as my sister and I have dubbed it, the old man cat face. I've always imagined Creamsicle, if he was a person, would usually have a sly smile on his face. Also, I just really like smiling dolls, or dolls that have just a bit of a smirk. Frowning dolls are cool. Sad dolls are cool. But they just don't really work for me. And I actually have managed to find a boy mini that's available in tan that has slanted eyes for a very good price. You may not be familiar with this company. They've been around for a few years. Dragon Doll. Okay, it's moments like this that I really wish that I could words. Because you have to imagine that the reason I put up my hands is because I thought that I could somehow make Dragon Doll appear out of one hand and go into the other. You know, like in SpongeBob with the rainbow. Yeah. It's kinda late. Things aren't making sense in my head. The particular Dragon Doll boy I'm looking at is... I don't know actually how to say his name. This is what happens with the really Chinese dolls. I don't know how to say their names. It's Z? I'm going to say it's Z. It's XI. I think he has a really feline looking face. And the other cool thing is that their body is very slim and streamlined, which reflects my cat. But they're also very poseable, which is also very nice. They're available in tan, and their tan is definitely more orangey. So I think it could really, really work. And I did mention that I do imagine my female cat also potentially becoming a doll. I say potentially because I always imagined that if she was a human, she would dress in like full out ball gowns. She acts like a diva, she would dress like one. The problem is, I know from experience that all of my dolls end up looking very casual, very funky. I do not picture that meshing. That doesn't mesh with my mental image of how my female cat would look like as a person. It just doesn't. But, just in case, I've written her into Hunter, aka the Tomcat's story. And I think I know what doll I'd get, or at least what line of dolls I would get for her. And that's the Dear Mine doll, Dear Pet. The particular one I'm looking at actually is a boy, but it looks like an adorable kitten, so I think it's more unisex. And the one I'm looking at specifically is Korat, who is so cute and has these giant eyes. So super cute. Unfortunately not available in gray, but I know maybe I could do something with blushing. Okay. I'm just going to quickly wrap up this video because it's getting way too long and I'm not making a 5th video. I've promised you guys that. As you guys have probably noticed, my cat's name is not actually Hunter. His name is Creamsicle. Because that is what happens when you have a 13-year-old, or however old my sister was at the time, name 2 little kittens that are little fluff balls. I mean, seriously, like, they were like that big and they were just fluff. It was really funny when they were kittens. And the boy's name is Creamsicle because he's orange and white. My apologies, that was my phone. And the girl cat is Icicle because she's gray and white. However, Icicle suits her. Creamsicle does not suit him. And his little nickname is Hunter because because he hunts and he's really good at it. So that is why I've temporarily named the human version of him, or cat-human combo version of him, Hunter. Okay. Good night, everyone. Have a happy new year. I swear this is the last video. Bye.
You can change